Morning, good morning. As you can see, I'm still in my bed. Yeah, still in my bed. And so is he. Well, you can't see right now. I'm going live from my laptop because I want to be on my phone. But I want to tell the story of how I found out that I was pregnant. Um, It was last year, of course. I found out I was pregnant June 9th, 2017, and I will never forget that day because that day changed my life forever. And I seriously mean it. That day changed my life forever. Um, my period was 2 weeks late, and I thought my period came on, so I had texted his dad and I was like, okay, my period came on. He's like, okay. And then a few days later, I was like, oh no, babe, my period, no, I was just fine. It psyched me. He was like, it psyched you? Yeah, psyched me. Psych. He was like, what? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. So, 2 weeks went by after my missed period, and I started getting real scared, real nervous. I'm like, I think I might be pregnant. Like I had already came to that conclusion in my head. I'm like, okay, I'm pregnant. I have to be pregnant because I don't ever, miss my period. So it was a Friday. I was at work and like before, and since in the midst of my period not being there, I was urinating a lot. Like even the smallest little bit that would be in my bladder, I had to run and get it out. Like I could not hold my pee for nothing. So I was at work on a Friday and I got off and everything. I was like, I have to do a pregnancy test. And so on my way home, I had to pee really bad. So I asked my granny if she wouldn't mind stopping by Walgreens because that's what we were coming up on. So I went inside of Walgreens. I grabbed a pregnancy test in the bathroom, took it and it was the worst 3 minutes of my life. Because looking at that, I was like, don't look at the stick. But in my head, I'm like, oh, is it going to say pregnant? Is it going to say not pregnant? I don't know, Lord. Help me, Jesus. So 3 minutes passed, and I looked, and it said pregnant. And honestly, I felt like my life was over. I didn't really know what to do or to think. I was just like, did I really, let this happen? Like, even though I know what I did, I know how I could have prevented everything, but it was still like a surprise. It was still a shock. Um, so I got in the car. I was crying. I wiped my face. Got in the car. I told my granny. I said, "Granny, I have something I need to tell you." And she said, "What?" And I said, "Granny, you have to promise you will not get mad." And I looked at her, and I could see the concern on her face. Um, that was probably the second time I broke her heart. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cry, but like that's real shit. Um, so she said, "What is it? What is it?" I said, "I'll tell you when you pull over." So she said, "Okay, well, let me get up here, and I'll pull over." I said, "Okay." And we didn't even make it. And she looked at me. She said, "Are you pregnant?" And I just bust out in tears because I felt like I failed her as a child, as a granddaughter, as everything. It's like she was wanting me to go ahead and start school and things like that. And so I'm like, okay, being pregnant, that that kind of has blew everything off the field. You know what I'm saying? Hello, I can't see who this is, but please go ahead, share things like that. But I'm like, yes, and she's like, bye, and she said his dad's name, and I was like, yes, ma'am. And she expressed her disappointment. She said, "I'm very disappointed in you." And it hurt my heart to hear her tell me how disappointed she was in me, you know. But I knew that I had to boss up. Um, I was smoking before. I went cold turkey. I quit immediately. I didn't care about whatever smoking stuff I had at my house. I didn't care about it. I said no. I went immediately and got me prenatal vitamins. But my pregnancy was definitely life changing. Lessons learned, you know, blessings, given. Um, it was a very long process for me, but it was probably the best process that I've ever been through. And I'm happy that it happened, honestly. I wouldn't go back and change it for nothing. I wouldn't want it any other way at all. And when I say that, people, they're like, "Really? So you don't want to be kid free?" No, I love having my son. I love him to death. I don't mind that the money I get has to go to him. I don't mind because I'd rather walk out of this house looking raggedy, like my hair looking right now, but making sure he has clothes on his back, that he stays smelling good, that he has food to eat. I'd rather that than anything. It's my blessing, and at the end of the day, it's not a. It wasn't. It was a surprise to me and to others, but at the end of the day, I have to remind myself that God already knew. So, so yeah, that is the story of how I found out I was pregnant. So, thank you for listening and thank you for watching. Please go ahead and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I will be posting more videos today. I actually have another video I was supposed to post yesterday, but I forgot to do it. Follow me on Instagram. I will put it in my description, and I will also put my Snapchat in the description. So yeah, thank you. Have a good day.